Morning, everybody. What's it now? 11:15 in the morning in Beijing. Just I just thought I'd film this one. When we first moved here, or we were moving here, someone said to me that you can you handle being eating Chinese food all the time, and I'm a big lover of Chinese food in England. Um, I knew it would be different. Didn't realise how different it'd be. Now, don't get me wrong, there are certain Chinese food that I do like a lot. Stuff you can't find in England, or stuff you can find in England, and it actually tastes better here. Um, Things like Bowser's, which are a steamed bread with a filling inside. You can get different types of filling. My favourite is meat, which is like roll Bowser. Um, Probably beef is the best one in there. Usually a common one, pork. And you've got vegetables and different other stuff. And I love Bowser's. When first couple of years here, when I was going to university, that was pretty much what I was having for breakfast all the time because there was a shop there. Did cracking Bowser's. The other one is dumplings, and now for those who aren't the ones in England, if you don't know about those dumplings are, it's not what you're thinking. It's not the dumpling in stew, those bready things. Now, dumplings is, I guess, the closest thing you get to it is ravioli. Um, Very similar. Um, with dumplings, you can definitely, you have different, like Bowser's. You can they're called Jowsers. I don't know. I call all the other ones Bowser's. That's what it is in Chinese. I don't know what the English name is for it, but for dumplings it's Jowsers. And again, like Bowser's, you can have lots of different fillings. My favourite is the prawn one. But there's also a lot of stuff here I hate. I'm just sick of eating. The noodles are good. I think they do noodles better here than they do in England and America or anywhere else. I think when it comes to noodles, you can't beat them. They do it a great way. But yeah, and I spend all my time eating some sort of Chinese food. But I am limited because they eat some weird shit here. And Beijing is nowhere near as bad as some of the other places. Some of the other parts of China, man, they eat some messed up stuff. I mean, it's like they have a lot of delicacies, as they call it, delicacies, where there's parts where they'll just. I've actually seen a woman. It's more the older generation that do this. Um, where I've seen someone cut a woman going through a hedge and literally finding a nest of baby chicks, baby birds that are very new, probably not even a week's old, blind, hair, featherless, and they just eat them live, raw. Um, and and even here they have some weird stuff, really weird stuff, and I get it. I understand why some of the stuff they eat, some freaky stuff they eat, because there was a time, um, especially back in the 70s, 60s and 70s, particularly the 60s, these guys were starving. Um, so whatever you could find, you ate. So that's why they do eat a lot of weird stuff because they were starving for a long time. Um, so that side, when you understand that side, you understand why they eat the stuff they eat. But after being here 5 years, I so need to make. I'm just desperate for English food, and luckily, a while back, someone gave me a contact called the Pie Guy. There was two. One was called Butler and White's, which I didn't rate. I tried them. The only way I could, it was tasty, but you could tell it was like they'd taken the English ideas how to make pies and that, but didn't fully learn how to do it, or they put their own twist because they like mashed the meat, like sausage rolls and mashed meat. Pies had mashed meat in it, but very dry. They didn't have the gravy in there or anything like that. So they lost it for me. And then I found this one called Pie Guy. He's actually English. I think he lives in Shanghai, and their stuff is really good. All of it, apart from the sausages. Sausages kind of let it down for me, but the rest of the stuff. So I ordered big orders, and I finally got. Let me show you what we have. So, as you can see, packed to the rafters. I've got sausage rolls. I think there's 2 types here: cheese and ham, bakes, mozzarella and potato. I think, which go on. You got the pies. Oh, got pasties. Pasties are in here. Got some gammon. What else? Oh, smoked mackerel. Oh, that is beautiful. That is beautiful. Yeah. When I first come across this, I could have cried, man. I couldn't believe it. And it is beautiful food. Very well done. It just tastes like English stuff. So you can tell it is done by English people. And the second time I've ordered stuff, last time they did had a joint. They have a lot of other meats as well, you know, your joints and that. And they had I wanted to get a gammon joint, but unfortunately they're out of stock. Last time I had a pork belly with stuffing. That was beautiful. Yeah, so when I get that, it's like, it's like Yvonne had a sausage roll yesterday, and it just smelled like England in here. It was so great. And it's nice just to be able to find this, because I can't. There's only so much of Chinese food you can handle after a while. Anyway, I just thought I'd show you what's, a little treat. It's, to you guys, it's an everyday thing for us. It's, it's a rarity. So that, what I showed you is a treat. Anyway. Keep pressing the like button. Share me about, please. I've only got 30 subscribers. I need more. Anyway, look after yourself, guys. Hope you're alright. Love to you all. Cheers.